In this video, I want to draw your attention on different topic, which brands we're using daily, by spending bunch of money to consume their goods. The company's image, how they are acting, how they are supporting the Israel and Palestine war. As you may already know that thousands of innocent babies, kids were killed by Israel and hundreds of young people kidnapped by Hamas. Unfortunately, the only innocent people are suffering during the planned war which Mossad allowed Hamas to enter easily in Israel borders, all planned, organized by Hamas and Israel. Anyway, I already touched upon on this topic on my previous video, but today, I'm talking about the magnificent imbalance that the famous brands we spend our money and time on every day gave us. Apart from the work they do, we do not say anything. It can be meet people requirements. Those brands, the most powerful concept is social responsibility, which is millions of dollars every year. I will explain on the section of brand sins. We will go beyond our usual style and discuss a few different brands from those famous brands that claim to help people by spending money and try to make the world a better place. Because the war between Israel and Hamas has managed to reveal the point these brands have reached. Who is the real philanthropist and who is the real humanist? If you are ready, the brand sins are starting. Thanks for joining today's video. If you have not yet, please subscribe and like the video. Your support is very important to grow this channel. Thanks in advance. Let our first guest be Starbucks, as its logo is one of the primary choices of many coffee enthusiasts. If you look outside to any Starbucks shop, you can easily say that what kind of magnificent brands it is. Taking care about environment with their recycling cups, making healthier snacks, juices, and some donations to showing how they are considering people. Starbucks realized that there was an injustice in the recruitment processes. Since it is opening new branches every day, we are hiring new people. They said we should choose these people from different groups and will hire 30,000 American veterans and their spouses by 2025. In fact, the company has reached this goal 6 years early. They are hiring currently 10,000 veterans and their spouses as new employees every year. Isn't it great? However, while we were writing this content, unfortunately we know that the rest will come. Israel has been killed total 1,955 kids or babies and 1,146 women. All those people could not even open their eyes since they born in this region. I know that you two already watched some ruthless videos in social media. I do not find any equivalent in Starbucks' corporate image for what Israel inflicted on Gaza, and it shouldn't even be possible, both actions done by same mentality. But Starbucks is definitely out of its pocket in every matter. We can never find the option of humanism where Starbucks puts it when it comes to Palestine, while Israel is committing crime against humanity. In front of the eyes of the whole world, Starbucks announced that it will file a lawsuit against the union called Starbucks Workers United on the platform that it contains a message of solidarity with Palestine. Moreover, this statement was made by Deputy General Manager Kelly, who is a very influential person through official channels. Let's look what Kelly's mentioned. Some people mistakenly associate this post with us because Workers United continues to use our name, logo, and intellectual property. Workers United speaks on behalf of Starbucks and does not represent the views of our company. As you see, Israel it is determined to prevent even the slightest discourse against with serious determination. Moreover, it is widely discussed in many American-based forums that Starbucks employees are subjected to serious mobbing regarding the Palestine issue. In other words, Starbucks, which promises to employ people from all social statuses, may take a completely different attitude when it comes to Palestine. Let it be the first of the imbalances that Starbucks has caused us. Many branches of Starbucks donate to the army at certain periods of time, saying goodbye to paper cups and emphasizing the mission of protecting nature loudly at every opportunity. Starbucks stays silent when Gaza is hitting with devastating bombs by Israel. After explaining Starbucks' behavior, let's move to another company who is acting totally against their mission. A brand that is famous for being unhealthy. However, despite this bad reputation, it has managed to become one of the highest earning food companies in history. Let's go to McDonald's, but first I would like to throw you to Stockholm 2014. The company bought all the billboards and took these oversized garbage bags, and if someone picked up the beverage cans on the ground were getting a free menu from McDonald's. While explaining this project, McDonald's CEO of the time, Don Thompson, used following words: "We not only encourage good cleaning, but we also feed people who really need food." Fast forward to today. McDonald's announced that it will provide free and unlimited food to the Israeli soldiers who hit Gaza with heavy weapons and bombardments day and night. In other words, it was important for McDonald's to feed them and win this war. When the company made this decision, Israel blocked all the humanitarian aid sent to Gaza. The border gates were closed, all crossing were blocked. Let's talk about the data published by the program. After the food shelters were closed by Israel, approximately 115,000 people were killed and 600,000 people died because it has been deprived from their food rights. This is the date published only by a non-governmental organization, so the reality is much worse. Currently, dozens of different countries and hundreds of different non-governmental organizations are trying to send humanitarian aid to Gaza, but Israel is doing everything it can to prevent all this. McDonald's, with slogan that "We're thinking of those who really need food," stays together with who prevents the humanitarian aid to Gaza. Let's also say that McDonald's, just like Starbucks, punishes statements of support for Palestine within the organization with disciplinary investigations. This is quite remarkable in this process, which started to be intensely protested by some of the American labor unions. In other words, any McDonald's employee does not support Palestine through their social media accounts when he expresses support too. This may even cause him to lose his job. Now let's take it Nike. Have you heard about the social responsibility projects that they have undertaken together with Apple, focusing on technology and sports, creating a healthy life away from heart attacks? Nike is in this context, obesity and nutrition from hundreds of different schools. It provided free health support to children suffering from health problems and did not start to use the sports and health duo intensively in all its advertising campaigns. Nike also made large donations for the Israeli army members who attacked Gaza and made serious promises about the supply of clothing. Nike saw it as obligation to support Israel, which killed 500 civilians, and took a position accordingly. The Israeli attacks, which hit many health centers and made some of them inaccessible, did not affect Nike at all. The brand, which said it brings children together with sports, turned blind eye to the death of 2,000 children. I would like to return to the balance issue we talked about at the beginning of the content. As you can see, we talked about 3 brands that have balance problems with serious gaps between what they say and what they do. All of these brands accompany us at some point in our lives. In other words, many of us even make an effort to shop these brands voluntarily. Double standard developed on human values can destroy the reputation of many brands. In this content, we try to discuss the sins of only 3 brands regarding the crimes against humanity that we all witnessed. I guess I don't need to say that the number of these brands is not limited to 3. What they do should be met with an attitude for brands as well as for people. The opposite is unacceptable in any way. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Stay tuned for our next exploration into the extraordinary contents.